Oh, what's up, people? I hope the volume and everything is not bad. What's up? What's up, people? Sun Civil Media giving you the unfamiliar. I'm still under the weather, but better than I was. So that's why morning motivations and stuff like that took a I put a pause on it for a moment so I could get better on my way to work. What's up, everybody? You know, some of these so this live right here is gonna be a quick one about gear. Um, I'm gonna give when I was working at Guitar Center. This was like 2004. This guy came in, and I've told this story before. This guy came in. Um, this guy came in, and after he came in, he purchased his like $10,000 worth of equipment. After he purchases $10,000 worth of equipment, then um, what happened was he looked at me and he said, "Yo, I want to give you a tip. I want to give you a tip." He said, "Anything you buy." Is this guy trying to bully? What's going on here? Oh. He said, "Anything you buy, you have to ensure that you're going to get your money back." He said, "You have to get your money back." And I'm sorry, the traffic kind of took me off. Um, Anything you buy, you have to get your. What's up, Joe Fire? How you living, man? How's everything going? He said, "Make sure you get your money back." So that leads me to thinking, what are some things that we can do to get our money back when we get this gear? So are we purchasing as hobbyists? Are we purchasing because we love the gear? Or are we purchasing with the intent that this gear is going to make me money afterwards? Because now I feel like a lot of our consumerism is more like purchasing toys, remote control cars, televisions, or things like that. We're doing it with the gear. So our my thought process is, so anything you get, how are you going to make money from it? Whether it's monetization, whether it's beat making, whether it's beat sales, whether it's teaching, there's got to be some way to make money from it. He said, "Good over here, working out, tuned in. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I got to get back. I haven't worked out in a week, and I can feel it, especially with being sick. So I have to get back into it." But I brought this up because I was looking at the price of the teenage engineering. I forgot the name of it, SY, and I'm like 2,200 for that little thing. 2,200 for this little like Casio keyboard computer thing. You know what I mean? I was like, "That's what's up, blatantly. How you feeling, man?" Man, I'm gonna say this, y'all. I love this community, man. I love the way we talk and chit chat, reach out to each other, and make each other, I was about to say pause, feel good, and stuff of that nature. But we encourage each other. Um, but that teenage engineering thing is quite a bit. You know what I mean? Teenage engineering is that's I don't in the grand scheme of things, like we talk about a lot of people talk about the functionality of the Roland SP404 MK2, but I'm like, you got to sit down and learn it. I feel like you get better functionality out of that $500 groove box than you would out of a teenage engineering joint. But I have to say this, my perspective is off because I do not have it. You know what I mean? I do not have it. So, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it. Oh Lord, it's a lot of stuff starting right now. Um, so You think top of the year for a new drop? I agree. I don't I don't know when it comes to these companies. Of course, Christmas season, people want to drop around Christmas season, but I think if you haven't started promoting right before Black Friday, you're not. There's no point in releasing the product. And I'm talking from a business perspective. Are the major selling seasons, if you look according to the grocery stores and retail markets, I'm a business major. I used to work in retail for a short stint. But the holidays are like your biggest moments. Christmas, of course. Black Friday is starting to surpass Christmas. You have your Cyber Monday, and then there's like an extension. I forgot what the Tuesday after is. Then you have the deals after Christmas. So if you haven't started after Halloween marketing your product and, getting stuff out, that's why I thought Native Instruments did a great drop. you know I'm not talking about the product. I'm just talking about the scheme and the market and the time in which they dropped. They waited to after the rush of us sending our children back to school because we ain't got no money after that. So then now we're reing up trying to get ready for Black Friday. And then after Black Friday, some people do most of their Christmas shopping on Black Friday. Some people use Cyber Monday because a lot of people are like, I'm not going to the stores. Then I think it's another one. It's a Tuesday. I don't know if it's Amazon Tuesday or something like that. There's a Tuesday as well. It said, "You see any good Black Friday?" I heard more people doing, yes, Cyber Mondays. They do more Cyber Mondays than anything. I've heard it's gone down. Black Friday still is a good sales. They just not making it because now you got a lot of people don't want to go into the crowds. I don't want to go in the crowd. I don't want to have to wrestle and fight with people when it comes to this. You know what I mean? I'd rather stay at home and shop and let Amazon drop it to me. You know what I mean? But shoot, point I'm in, I might start delivering myself. Um, but that it's just a situation where you know it's a situation where oh my goodness, I'm trying not to go handle something. It's frustrating. Um, I think the gear prices are just too much though. And nowadays it's like, what's your bang for your buck? What's the value that you're gonna get back from the product? After a while, you just have a heap of plastic sitting there accumulating, all kinds of dust after a while. And it's not because we don't want to use it. I'll have to say this: the market is a certain way as well. Like us as music producers, if we make beats, it's like you got to do all kinds of who struck John to get someone to purchase your beats. So when people be like, "Oh, go create a beat store, go create this, or go create that," they don't know the finances that are put behind that in order to do that. You know, so you really got to use wisdom. They say go get a BeatStars. Well, that's $19 a month if you're gonna have the whole official store. You know what I mean? Then it's if it's not $19 a month, then it's all these other things that you have to pay for marketing. It's not free because you got to get it out there somehow. You know what I mean? So he said plug-in boutique, the only spot. Yeah, plug-in. You can get some good deals from plug-in boutique. You know. So at the point where I'm at, I'm not trying to buy anything. After you've acquired the MPCX or the XSC, you're done. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. In my mindset, and I know a lot of people do the comparisons about the converters, comparisons about the sound that's coming out the box. I understand that. I understand that. But that box is top of the line. It's top of the line. It's the flagship product. After you get the flagship product, that right there, I don't need nothing else. I have my SP404. If I want it to sound better or different, I'll run everything through the SP404. And I'll tell you this: a lot of people slight that SP404. My man DC Carson, he did a comparison, and he made the SP404 sound just as good, if not better, than the than the 3000. I know. People will eat me alive for this, but he made it sound better, just as gritty, just as punchy. So once you got that combination, and you got that punch, whatever's missing. Plus, once you put it in a computer, you're gonna add all kinds of effects to it and make it sound good. It still is gonna sound better than your average computer. It will sound better than your average computer. Now the stem separation may be something, you know what I mean? He said, you see what I'm saying? Once you get the X, you're not worried about. That's what I want. I either want the Model 12 or the Model 24. You said all I need is another desk and my studio is complete. Yeah, I like the 404 for effects. You can make sample packs, you can make beats in it. It's all kinds of stuff. It's just crazy. It's so much stuff going on. Um, when it comes to that, um, it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It sounds great. Great sounds come right out of that for standalone. You know, and push. This is a want. I'm gonna be honest. It's a want. You don't even freaking need some of this stuff. If you got a computer, you don't need it. But some people, they just want to be away from the computer for a while. It feels good to turn on your machine, and after you turn on the machine, everything lights up, and then you're at the control of the helm. You're controlling the ship. You know what I mean? That 24 digital looks real good, man. It looks real good. You know what kind of coffee? Dunkin'. I had the Dunkin' K cups, and I make it my own. I have like some sweetener because I can't really do the sugar. Diabetes. Trying to get rid of this thing, but uh, but don't worry. We were talking yesterday. I'm gonna get that the Jadakiss coffee, and I want to see if Pusha T offers like a bag of his coffee as well, or is it just a coffee shop? Like, is he gonna sell other people's coffee in it? So I'm definitely gonna check that out as well. Because I'm a coffee fanatic, man. I'm not big on Starbucks though. I'm not big at all. But you said it, Joe. I want that 24 digital as well. That 24 just looks, man. And then you know why I think about the 24? Because then when I hook up my drums, because that's when it's really going to sound. When I have each drum connected, because I want to get some drum mics and have each drum connected so that it can just record right into through the mixing board, through the audio interface. And I know some of them act as an audio interface as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that back to the teenage engineering. I don't know. See, I understand marketing. It's like you're not trying to market to a lower budget of people. You're marketing to industry professionals. See, industry professionals have that kind of money, or they can look into foresight and say, I could use this device to do some sound design, and with the sound design, I can make the product pay for itself. K cups of clutch, yeah. Um, I use creamer. That's what I'm doing, creamer only, so that I want. I like Wawa too, man. A lot of people they're like, but no, I like Wawa. Um, but yeah, but the price is just, and I'm sorry, the X is out there, but I will put, to me, I don't care what no one says, the X is the best groove machine out. The XSC, nothing can touch it, nothing. You got the Q links on the side, you got everything at your fingertips, so that you can just go ahead and make music. All you gotta do is put your sound in, and then the fact that I love the MIDI feature. It's so easy just to drop MIDI into, or drop sounds from like gear, external gear, or your DAW through your audio interface into the MPC. It's easy. You know what I mean? With the SP404, there's a little menu diving, but I think that's the challenge. That's the fun of it. But all this other stuff, no. So Yeah. So I just wanted to talk, and I thank y'all for coming on and talking. We got 4 people on here. Can you hit the like buttons? Let's let Instagram. Um, you say you hate the men you diving. I think, but I do have to admit, I think it made it with the live too. It made it a challenge, but it also made it fun. But now that I'm working on the X, I don't like the menu diving with the live too, but I'm used to it. So I'm like, oh, I go here to find this, got to go here to find this, double click to find this. And once I find it, I'm good. So, but I found myself after working with the X, I found myself doing more searching, trying to find stuff with the live too. And what we're trying to do is trying to get our thoughts down as fast as possible. And I'm not saying that the live is not fast, but once you master that gear, then that's all it's about. It's about mastering the gear that you have. It says you said you use that to rebuy is all. That's it. You said you use DaVinci. Yeah, I use DaVinci. I use Final Cut. No, not Final Cut. I downloaded the free version. The trial of Final Cut. But I use DaVinci Resolve. I use CapCut. And I paid a little something for the CapCut. Couple of bucks a month. But not right now. You know what I mean? So he said it's my first Akai, so I wanted the top one and not. And I get you. I'm like that as well. I don't even like buying used gear. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? I want it. I want it fresh, fresh, and all mine fresh. Yes, we got a spot. Good. Yeah, it's like bread out of the oven. You want it fresh. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bunch of crap, boy. But yeah, guys, I'm here. You said, nah, I don't want to be the. Absolutely, I feel you, man. I feel you. No, I don't want nobody else to have their hands, paws on my gear. It's true to that too. Shoot, nope. But yeah, that's how I desire it. Hey guys, I thank you for coming on. I truly appreciate it. I'm now at work. Tell me what you think about some of the gear prices out there and some of the things in the comments, and we can kind of chat and have another conversation about it. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day as well. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Peace.